And we are live.
Hello and welcome to the Destiny Hour 2022. Happy New Year, and I hope it's everything you wished for. We're live from Johannesburg. I'm a full-time psychic, guidance counsellor, life coach, and we do this as our way of reaching to people who can't travel to Johannesburg to see me. However, through the medium of modern technology, you can type a question on Facebook. Oh yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not finished. Because you can also type on Instagram. That's a choice of two.
Wow.
I have a third choice. Twitch. But my fourth choice is YouTube. So, if you have any queries, questions, concerns about your life, why don't you type in a question and we'll answer you. Any money raised from this poddy, will be donated to Give Us Wings, which is a charity for old pensioners who are battling. So we do food parcels, Christmas gifts, and so forth. If you did want a reading, we can do this anywhere in the world because I do this full time. And you can do it through Messenger or WhatsApp. That's me finished my talking. I'm going to say hello to Shay, my daughter.
Because you didn't greet me today.
I didn't greet you. Good morning.
Good evening.
For the morning. And good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Dave. How are you?
Fine, thank you, baby. So, folks, be polite. What else is there I must do, Shay? Drink Pepsi.
Drink Pepsi and then open the shop because we got questions.
We got questions. I don't usually wear writing on a t-shirt because you can't read it, it's always backwards. So in case you're wondering, it just says refinery. Okay. Refinery. What does it mean? I don't know. It's a t-shirt.
And it's not sponsored. Which
And not sponsored, so Facebook, cops, there's no advertising except Pepsi. I like Pepsi. Pepsi.
You ready to start?
In a minute, I'm warming up. Shop's open.
Thank goodness.
Took a while, eh?
So we're going to start off with Facebook. Dudu Zede says, good evening, Paul and Shay. Compliments of the new season.
Thank you, Dudu.
And hope everything goes well. How will my 2022 be?
2022. Dudu. Hello, my baby. It's going to be very focused on your career. You're going to have to be a little bit tougher and stronger in your dealings with people. So you have to be very more sure of yourself and very more confident. But generally speaking, your year is going to be tough but progressive, and a good year for you, Dudu. So keep the faith, baby.
Our next question is from Carol, who says, compliments of the season. So, can I please have a reading on my love life? I feel now I'm ready to be swept off my feet.
Carol. I'm ready now. I'm ready, boys. I like that, Carol. Good. I like the fact that you're ready. You've got to do a little bit of flirting. Get out and about. You come across, well, you've been very serious about being swept off your feet. I get that. But you've got to be lighter. Still work to be done, but 8 has come up. Now I want to be nice to say the next 8 hours, but I'm more inclined to think it's the next 8 weeks as the weather sort of picks up wherever you are in the world. Spring looks good for me. Chances are it's through the work situation. So wherever you are, even if you're at college, always look your best. But the next, as it starts, the season starts to change, baby. I think you're going to be fortunate. You're a nice girl, by the way.
Our next question is from Valerie, who asks, "Hi Paul and daughter, I'm trusting you are both well. Is there anything interesting coming up for me soon? Coming up for me anytime soon?"
Anything interesting, Valerie? There's a visit to the dentist. The laughing gas is nice. You may be traveling, baby. Are you thinking of relocating or moving? That is something very much on the cards. So if you're looking to travel or indeed move, this is very, very significant. But visit to the dentist, my babe. Okay, ask for laughing gas.
Last 2 on Facebook, and moving on to Instagram. Rafika says, "Hi Paul, Happy New Year.
Thank
Do you see me in a new relationship soon?" So you see me in a relationship soon. I keep inventing words tonight.
It's okay. Rafika, hello baby. A relationship soon. It's after February. But also you need to get out and about, Rafika. So even if it's on dating sites, get out and about and be seen. Okay, but after February, things look good for you. So yeah, a little bit of work to do.
Question we haven't had in a while. Rita Bile asks, "Hi Paul, I would like to know what my spiritual journey has in store for me, please."
Spiritual journey. The thing is with spiritual journeys, it's a matter of faith and belief, because it is a journey and it's an everyday occurrence. So the question, well, the advice I have to give you is to be more sure that the journey that you're on, you've got to trust whoever it is and whatever it is. I do believe you're still growing. Okay, I do think there's a trust issue going on. You don't quite trust, blah, blah, blah. And you are to throw yourself at your spiritual journey. You'll be surprised that the smallest things have significance. And those are the things we've got to notice on our way. It's not always about the lotto and love. It's very much the small things. And if you take note of those small things, you'll be a better devotee of spiritualism. But you're a good girl. Trust a bit more, baby.
Moving on to Instagram. Sana Chopra asks, Hi Paul, I hope you're doing well. Will I get married to Vardhan, the guy I'm currently in a relationship with?
And what's that name?
Vardhan.
No, her name?
Sana.
Son. Will she get married to
Vardhan.
Vardhan? Okay. Yes. It's not that simple, the answer, quite frankly, because you guys do argue, all right? And you need to sort that out, because there seems to be a lot of stupid arguments and totally unnecessary. I don't know if there's family pressure. I would imagine there is. But if you can sort that out, you've got until May this year to sort that out. I strongly think if you iron out all these problems, there's a great chance that you and him can be married. But stop fighting about the small things and unnecessary things.
Next question is from Lizzie, who asks, Hi Paul and Shay, Happy New Year.
Hi Lizzie, thanks.
When will I see Nikki in person, please and thank you?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. When will you see her in person? See her in person. Within 2 weeks. And I've got Saturday as being the day. So within 2 weeks, could be this Saturday, but by next Saturday, Liz. Okay. And you need to do your hair, sweetheart. I don't know if you're thinking about having it done, but that's come through. Okay. If you're looking for an excuse to change your hair or whatever, go and do it now. It's good.
Last question on Instagram, then you have to move on. This is quite an interesting one from John, who asks, will I find any family ancestors from my DNA test that I'll contact?
John, that's quite a deep, serious question, isn't it? There may be a long lost cousin that you can track down. It's a male figure. So the answer is yes. But I do think they have travelled, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's Australia, but it's that kind of thing. It's an internet thing. I think you will track somebody down. But it can be disappointing, John. It's not always the nice, happy ending we hope for. So just bear that in mind before you go searching.
Oh, John says, I live in Australia, thanks.
Do you, John? Yeah. I've got Australia coming through. There's a long lost uncle, okay, or cousin at least. But it's going to be disappointing, I will warn you. He's kind of like a hillbilly, right? Barefoot and vest, right?
Moving on to YouTube, our next question is from Captain Roz. Asks quite a drab question. They ask, where is my life heading to?
Where are you driving it, Ross? What road are you on, baby? See what I mean? I think you're going with the flow, Ross. And you have got to be the current or the tide I want to go this way. And that's the difference. I think you are just getting swept downstream with the tide of life, so to speak. Where do you want to go? What is your soul saying? Do you like music? Do you like dancing? Do you like reading? Do you like writing? And you've got to do that. Otherwise, we just get swept up in the world, and we don't satisfy our soul. So whatever your soul is crying out for, you need to feed. Does that make sense, Ross?
Just a quick thank you to Eleanor, who donated to us. I'm not sure if you asked the question, but thank you so much, Eleanor.
Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you very much.
I have a concerning question I want to get to from V Consultant on Twitch. They ask, good afternoon and a happy new year to both of you.
Thank you, V.
Wondering if my daughter will be okay. She was just recently diagnosed with COVID-19. Wondering if things will work out.
It's quite close to my heart. Daughters. Because I say single parent, because the wife left the country, left the kids. So anytime a daughter is in trouble, it does hurt. It's tender. Now, your daughter, she's ill. I'm not going to pull any punches. She's ill. Okay? And sore. I'm getting her lungs. I don't want to state the obvious, but I'm getting a lung situation. Okay? But I want to give you something. Okay. I'm going to be definite here. She's got 2 weeks of fighting this, which she will. By the 19th, 19 of January, okay, she'll be back to her old self, okay? That's what I want to tell you. Okay, she is to follow all guidelines and vitamins, lots to drink. She's going to be fine. The next 2 days are quite hard for her, but she's going to get over it. God bless.
Found Eleanor's question.
Eleanor, yes.
She says, hello, Paul. Just wondering what's coming up for me this year, please.
Eleanor, let's have a little look. There's a little bit more arguing going on. So if it's with children, I think they're going to be difficult. Or siblings. That's okay. So there's a bit of arguing going on where you have to put your foot down. And it's okay to put your foot down. But people are going to be aware of you. I'm going to say that. I don't know if there's a love situation which you are inviting, but love seems to be on the cards for you. There's significant months for you in this regard, and it's March, June and September. March, June, September, very significant. I have a feeling, Eleanor, it may be in spring wherever you are in the world, babe. But I want to say this is the year for you to be noticed.
Okay, moving on to YouTube, getting back on track. Please be patient, everyone. We're a bit behind on questions tonight. Galante asks, hi Paul and Shay, there were rumours my company was shutting down, and you said they'd be okay. Does this still stand this year?
Galante, hi. Rumours are rumours. Okay, that's all they are. It's just gossip. No, not closing down. They're going to get rid of some people, not you, because you're one of the workers. Galante, you're fine. It's safe.
Next question is from Coco, who asks, hi Paul, one of my goals this year is to improve my driving and get confident at it. Will I be able to achieve that? I feel so dejected every time I make a mistake while driving. Oh, same.
It happens. It's a confidence issue, babe. You need 4 months of practice. 4 months of practice. Okay, and yes, you will be fine. So 4 months, that gives us to April. You can take your test in May, but more likely June. And you'll be fine. 4 months practice, that's all it is. It's to build up your confidence, babe.
I just accidentally skipped Daria, but she gave me a really nice compliment, so thank you very much, Daria.
Listen, Shades,
it's about me now, Paul. It's about me. She says, I can't get over how beautiful your voice is, Shay. It sounds so gentle and pleasing. Thank you so, so much. And her question is, good evening, Paul and Shay, and a happy new year to you too. Is there any potential connection with A? I've known him for many years, but he never confesses his feelings or asks me out.
What's her name?
Daria.
Daria. And A.
Yeah.
Daria, thank you for the compliment, my baby. I like Shay's voice too. She has a lovely tone. Connection. There is a connection, Daria. But I think it, is a bit intimidated or scared to explore that aspect of your friendship. I would say that you'd have to do a little bit of flirting in order to invite A's attention. But it's a definite maybe. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, you think back at school, you know, the girls, the pretty girls or boys at school, and you think, if only I had. But some things are best left to memories.
Okay, next question is from Vladimir, who asks, hi Paul, how are you doing?
Thank you, Vlad.
How will this situation with Rachel work out? We just started dating, but I'm not too sure what to make of her at all.
Rachel. Okay. Vladimir, she is still, it's almost, she's still in the interviewing process. She's kind of test driving you. And she's in two minds. I'll tell you that. But it has got potential. I think you guys met. It was fireworks, it was exciting. But then you guys couldn't keep up that momentum. And you come back down to earth and, you know, you kind of see each other without their makeup on, right? And it's that kind of, it's not that exciting. So you try to recapture that high. You're putting too much pressure on this relationship. Let it run its friendly course. Be nice. I know you're nice, without any expectation. But it needs a little bit of work. But I'm happy to say that with patience and time, and it's at like 2 months, this could be something serious. So hang in there.
Okay, last one on YouTube, then moving on to Facebook again. Jess Beale asks, "Hi there, Paul. I hope you're doing well. Well, I found love this year. I've had a few crushes, but they never amounted to anything long-term or major." And then she puts this face in.
Why are you doing this face, Jess? Jess Beale? Oh, you are in the mood, aren't you? Okay, when was the last relationship? 10 has come up. Was it 10 years ago? 10 months ago? The 10th month. That's what's come up. Okay. You're going to be... There might be a gap between your last relationship or last time you got kissed and the next one of 10 months. You will be in a relationship this year. But don't take any old so-and-so. Okay? Don't settle for just because. You know, wait. The next 3 months, you might be tempted by a little young punk who is the same age as you. But I'm looking for you, somebody older. And when I say that, not too old, you know, grey and like Colonel Saunders, right? Not like him, but somebody a little bit wiser. You'll be in a relationship this year, babe. Hang in there.
Okay, let's quickly get through the next few Facebook questions. Starting with Tapestry. "Hi Paul and Shay, Happy New Year and thank you for your guidance as always. Will my current job give me some stability in the coming months, as it's temporary for 2 months? Will it be extended?"
Okay, Tapestry. 2-month contract. Okay, gotcha. Yes. It'll be extended. So, I think it's going to be extended another 2 months. And we see how things are, but there's a good chance that they will offer you something permanent. So don't worry. Give it your best, like I know you do. You should be fine, baby.
Next question is from Elaine. "Happy New Year to you both. May your year come with many blessings. Have you got anything for my son Jack? He's still waiting on a decision about his children."
Hi, Elaine. Okay, it's been alright. I don't know if the court system where you are has been on hold or they're backlogged, but it's going to come to light. That's what I am going to tell you, and he's going to get his wish. I want to say a court date or a hearing very, very soon. And for some reason, I don't know if it ties in with one of the children's birthdays, but there's something about February that's significant. Tell Jack the end of this trying time is in sight, Elaine, and it's not too much longer to go.
Okay, the next 4 people are going to be Annabelle, Pen, Sarah and Demi, and then we're moving on to Instagram. Annabelle asks, hi Paul and Shay, I hope everything is well. Anything on love for me please, and thank you, New Year's blessings for all of you.
Thank you, Annabelle. Hello, hello. Annabelle, yeah, there is, and that's the quick answer, but there's a time factor. I don't know, Annabelle, if you have to clear some baggage or negative emotions from the past. You've got to do that in order for you to move on. And from May this year, things are likely to improve for you. The love card did come up, and more likely than not, it's going to be around about July. But still a little bit of work to be done on your part.
Next question is from Sarah. No, sorry, I skipped somebody. Pen asks, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're well. A while back I told you the state took my granddaughter from my son and his girlfriend. He hasn't got her back and I'm in another state. And that state is so justice corrupt. Will we ever get her back home, please? He's following all the rules.
Pen, yes. That's the answer. He's the daddy. Okay, unfortunately it's a legal nightmare for you. Okay? The answer is yes. And this interstate ridiculous rules for one state against the other. The fact of the matter is he's the daddy. Okay, and he's got rights. Okay, I'm to tell you it's going to be a difficult year. However, he's got to persist. That's what dads do. Okay, if they give a damn. The real dads of the world. They stand and fight. He needs to do that. There is going to be either a hearing or a breakthrough in the next 2 months. So he's to be persistent, Pen. Okay, and the odd prayer would help as well.
Next question is from Sarah, who says, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. Will I get a permanent job in the place I'm doing work experience at, please?
Hi, Sarah. They like you. They like you. I'm going to say this. If you can survive, if you can continue working up until April, there's a good chance that they'll offer you something permanent. I would say after April, if you're still like this, then it's probably best to look for something else. They're in a bit of one of those at the moment. I don't know if they're economically, financially strapped or things aren't going well, but I would say until April, okay, hang in there. I think there's a chance that things may change for the company and for you.
And last question on Facebook, then we're moving on, from Demi, who asks, hi Paul, just get to the questions. Happy New Year's, I hope all is well. I have a question about my ex Nichelle and myself. Will we ever get back together?
Demi,
Demi that we saw earlier.
Hello, Demi. Will you ever get back together? There's a chance, Demi, and I'm not saying this lightly because you want to hear it. I'm saying it because I think your ex has other things on her mind right now. Whether she has another partner or another interest, but that needs to break up, and I think it will. I don't know if it's been 3 months since you guys broke up, but that's the sort of time period, babe. So you can never say never, but you know what the problem is? I think that partner of yours, Demi, is a little bit of a diva. Do you know what I mean? And in order to have you back, she got to pull up her socks. Make sense? I hope I got the sex right. We get the sex, okay.
Okay, and we're going to move on to Instagram. Sorry for the wait, everybody. Priyanka asked, "Hi Paul, Happy New Year's to you and Shay. I wanted to know, when will my relationship with my husband get better?"
Priyanka, it's a two-way thing, okay? You've got to listen. That's the secret. But by the same token, you've got to be heard as well. All right, it needs work, no doubt in my mind. And I'm going to tell you that I do see an improvement after 2 months, but it's an ongoing thing. You've got to share and care. That's the thing. Next 2 months shows an improvement. Okay, but both of you got to put in the same effort.
Okay, next question's from Anjum, who asks, "How will this 2022 be for me? Thanks."
Arjun, hello. How will it be? What do you want to do, Arjun? What do you want to do? Because you can do it this year and stop making excuses why you're not doing it. If you do nothing to pursue your passion or your interest, what is going to happen is you're going to get depressed, because it's not 2022's responsibility to give you a good year. You know what I mean? It's up to you to be good to the year. So what is it that drives you? What is it that you want to do? Now, if you sit back, you're going to be depressed, and it's going to be very hard. However, if you follow your passion, it's going to be a progressive year.
Next question is from Ingram Natasha, who asks, "Hello, happy holidays to you and your family. I would like to know, will I meet the man I will marry? Thank you for your gift, time and energy."
Hi, Imran.
Ingram Natasha.
Ingram Natasha. Will you meet what was the question?
Will she meet the man that she will marry?
Well, yes, you will. However, you're a bit impatient, and the right husband for you is forecast in 2024. So, the answer is yes. Is that thunder? The lightning, thunder.
Might be.
Remember that song? The lightning and the thunder. So yes, 2024. Will you meet? Yeah, you will meet, and please fall in love. Not because you have to, because you can. What's the difference?
Next question is from Jackie VA. Happy New Year's to you and Shay. I want to know if I will get my work permit soon.
Jackie, VA. Is that what you said? Hi, Jackie. Will you get your work permit? It's been a bit of a wait, love, isn't it? Next 6 weeks. Within the next 6 weeks. I think there's backlog. So the answer is yes, within the next 6 weeks, babe.
This is a very sad question.
Go on.
Fred Rick asks, does she still remember me after 2 years? Because of course there's better men than me.
Oh, it's sad. Frederick. Let me tell you something. And it's the feeling that I got before I look at the cards. That the answer is yes. But the thing is about the ex is you were too good for her. She might have had all the looks, and she might have been the bubbly partner. But you were the sensitive, loving guy. Okay? Now, she would flit around like a butterfly. And I tell you, she's not happy. Okay? Does she remember you? Yeah, she does. But you guys don't speak the same language. Okay? You would give her a bar of chocolate. She would go, oh, that's nice, and just consume the chocolate. Whereas you took some thought in, this is the chocolate she likes, and this is not any old chocolate. You were too good for her. And you want somebody that appreciates the way you're built and your sensitive nature. Okay? And let me tell you something. You're going to find somebody. Because you've got the right attitude. God bless, Frederick.
And a big thank you to Elaine for the donation. Thank you so much, Elaine. Our next question is from Nokimov, who asks...
Who?
Nokimov.
Knock him off.
Nokimov.
Nokimov. Is this Russian?
We do this every time they
Is it
pop up.
Russian?
Whenever they pop up, we always do this. They ask, hi, how are you both doing? Will I be meeting any new promising love prospects this coming year? Thank you.
Oh, everybody wants a little bit of...
A little bit of something.
A little bit of... I can't say that name. Knock him off. Yes, you're getting the jackpot this year, baby. Again, and I don't think it's one person. I think you're a bit of a George Clooney, Brad Pitt. Who else is good looking? Johnny Depp. Ooh. Who else? Who's that dancer guy that everyone used to rave about? Chaz. What's his name?
The Magic Mike guy.
That one.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I can't remember what his name is.
Yes, I think there's going to be 2 people this year which you're going to be very interested in. April's looking good, and so is June. So I think the end of your lonely nights are coming. Ooh.
And moving on to Twitch.
Twitch? Hello, Twitchers.
Cake eating boy.
Pardon?
Cake eating boy.
Cake eating boy.
Just wanted to ask you why this girl named Rachel seems to be so obsessed. This is the first time ever in my life a girl's treated me like this. it was like the first time she sees me as a man. Is it a past life connection of some sort? Because I feel that way.
Okay, it's a good question. Cake? It's a good question. Is there a past life connection? No, I do think you're very much the same type of person. There's a bond and connection. I'm not going to go past life. I'm going to go hormonal. That's this life. The hormones are going wild. I think there's something about you which reminds her of family. And I know that sounds a bit far out and kinky, but there is almost a brotherly kind of connection to you. I believe you stir her. You stir her cup of tea the right way and go with the flow. It's beautiful.
Moving on to YouTube. Got quite a few people joining in this.
Hello,
YouTube.
YouTubers.
Bronick asks, hi Paul and hi Shay, a very happy new year.
Thank you.
I'm wondering if I will meet anyone in a similar mindset this coming year. I've met some prospects, but it didn't work out.
Similar mindset. Okay, it's tricky, eh? Can you hear the thunder, folks? The lightning. No thunder. Okay. Yes, but I'm to tell you that you need to go on a more, whatever your spirituality is. So that's the kind of thing I've got. If you like yoga, that would be the bond. If you like retreats, but I've got, or church, I've got a connection in that sort of line of things. And I don't know if that appeals to you. But you will. I think you're hanging out at the wrong places. So you need to look at your entertainment or where you hang out. But the answer is you will find. You're a good guy, no doubt in my mind. You're going to get your wish.
Next question is from Cat Channel, who asks, hello Paul, do I know what kind of TV commercial I will be chosen for? Thank you.
Cat Channel. Hello, baby.
Yeah, if you remember, they asked about their audition last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cat, hi. Let's see. It's an outdoorsy thing. It may be something to do with cars, but it's an outdoorsy thing I've got, babe. I want to say barbecues, but that's the kind of feeling I've got. It's a party atmosphere outside. I think it's car. But don't sue me if it's motorbikes. Motorcycles, don't you sue me.
And next question is from Kira, who says, hi and a happy new year. How will 2022 be like for me? Anything about love, improvements, health or finance?
How long? It's only an hour show, Kira. Yes. Now, okay. For you, Kira, the year is about. Let's have a look. It's about. Stop looking back. It's a big problem of yours, Kira. Okay? You look back. Stop doing that. Stay in the moment, babe. Okay? That's one thing. Okay? I do see a sense of family Now, I don't know whether you're looking for a relationship. I think you're going to get your wish. But I think your family is going to need you. You're going to have to step up and be the big daughter, so to speak, or the big sister. You are to understand this. Well, everything you do, you've got to give 100% of yourself and show your passion, because that is fantastic, a fantastic quality that when you're flying high with your passion, people just think you are the bomb. Okay, so you're going to surprise yourself. You're quite addictive, by the way. You've got a lovely way about you. Show that. And if you keep looking back into the past, that's going to bring that enthusiasm down. So, relationship this year, babe.
And with that, we have been all caught up with 10 minutes left.
Are we all caught up?
Yeah, it was crazy busy tonight.
It certainly was. Did you want to run an advert? Rock and roll.
Can do.
I'll have a Pepsi. And we'll be right back.
You're running bad. Last two questions are from Green Thumb on YouTube, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Will I have some sense of financial stability these upcoming months?"
Nice question, Green Thumb. Thank you, and a good year for you as well. Yeah, that's the quick answer. I think you might be looking at a new job. Okay, I think that's going to bring the security that you desperately need. Okay, but I think it's summer. So wherever you are in the world, I think summer is prime time for you to be back on your feet. I'd start looking for some kind of career change if possible, Green. But yeah, it's not always going to be like this, sunshine.
And the last question is from Rita Gupta, who asks, "When will I find true love?"
Ha! Rita Gupta. True love. That's a rare, rare thing. It's rare. I think that you will find it, but I think you're looking in the wrong place. I've got a feeling you've got to look further than you are. Gupta, I would imagine that's an Indian name. So if you're looking in that circle, my advice is to look further, if that's at all possible for you. But 2023 is looking wonderful. So if you have to get on a dating app, and advertise yourself. I think you deserve love, but just be careful if you go on an app. Okay, but the answer is yes. You seek and you will find, as the good Lord said.
And with that, I forgot we have one last question. I'm so sorry I left your question right till the end. Ivy asks, "Hi Paul, Happy New Year to you and your family. Will I start a new job in February?"
Hello, Ivy. Yeah. You should hear in the next 2 weeks, babe. Looking good. Looking good for me. For you. For me, for you. Yes? Are we done, honey? Or is there another?
With that has been the Destiny Hour.
That has been the Destiny Hour. Thank you, Shay, for your patience, your work, and your nice voice. Thank you, folks. It was a busy night. Nice. If you did donate, thank you. The old pensioners, are going to appreciate it. If you did want an appointment, please do so. We can do it on Messenger or WhatsApp. I'm a full-time psychic, guidance counsellor, somebody to chat to. Very reasonable as well. That's what I did want to say. The other thing I did want to say is it's a new year. Let's hope it's a new attitude for us, and we can make a difference. My prayers go out to the COVID daughter, forget the name.
Consultant.
A big one?
Consultant.
V Consultant.
He says, "God bless you."
God bless you and your daughter, she's going to win. And also to Penn, who's fighting on behalf of Jack, I believe. Alright. There's going to be success and justice. He's the daddy. God bless you. You know what I mean? I did want to say, it'd be nice to say a prayer, whatever your faith. I'm sure he'd like to hear from you. So my challenge to you is to say a prayer of gratitude and thanks for whatever it is you're grateful for. Thank you and God bless. See you next week.